Hi, I'm Noah Barton.
I'm Calvin Jiang.
And I'm Idris Wibowo.
And we picked Battleship for our final project.
I handled the creation of a map class, a map spot object, and the member functions to handle each, placing ships on the map, informing a spot that it's been hit, and printing the map, among other things. Additionally, I wrote the code for the AI player's randomized ship placing behavior, and the code for the AI's shooting strategy. Personally, I think the AI strategy is particularly interesting, as it's split up into 3 specific sub-behaviors. Firstly, it shoots randomly until a hit is made, after which the position is remembered. Secondly, it uses searching shots around the previous index to discern the ship's orientation. Thirdly, it uses eliminating shots to sync the ship once the direction is known. Finally, I help with coding for the log file creation and UI design.
I handled the primary gameplay loop in the main function, the human input-output for calling shots, and additionally the interplayer object interaction, as well as the overarching file and class structure. We took heavy advantage of data structures and object-oriented programming principles, but personally I handled most of the polymorphism with calling shots, because calling shots is called in the same way for the main function, but differently depending on what type of object it is.
I was tasked with the design of ship.h, log.h, and the human IO for placing ships. I designed much of my code to be very simplistic so that it would help my team members with their coding. And this also usually required lots of abstraction and also encapsulation. So I had to wrap all the data inside of the classes, the objects, and I also had to create functions that you didn't have to care about the details to know how to use them.
Once you've compiled the code and run the executable, you'll be met with this screen. Enter a number to choose your game mode. I will choose player versus AI. Enter ship locations and orientations, and they will populate on your map. Then, the game begins. As you can see, the AI takes a shot on my map after my first shot, and so forth until game resolution.